Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Ako si Jessica. Sa itong video, I'm going to be talking about the reasons na bakit hindi ko magaling sa Tagalog. Hey guys, it's Jessica here. Did you like that intro? Today I'm going to talk about my Tagalog level, literally, and also the reason why I'm not that fluent in speaking Tagalog, even if I've been living in the Philippines for about 7 years. And before I talk about the reasons, I would like to say that I'm not filming this video as an excuse. Like, I'm not telling you guys an excuse, oh, this is the reason why I don't know how to speak Filipino, so don't blame me. I'm not trying to do that. You know, I want to learn Filipino and I'm learning Tagalog right now. I just want to share with you guys about like my history when it comes to Tagalog learning. So, let's get started. So, yes, most of you know this. I've been living in the Philippines for about 7 years now. I am not fluent in speaking Tagalog. I do understand some conversational Tagalog, but I totally can't understand those Tagalog literature or difficult Tagalog. Yeah. And the first reason for that is because I spent the first 4 years of my stay in Bacolod. Bacolod is a city located in Negros Island, and they speak this dialect called Ilonggo. So in my first year of staying in Bacolod, I went to an English academy. So I was not exposed to Ilonggo at all because I didn't even know how to speak in English. But then I was quite exposed to the language Ilonggo in my first year of school in La Salle, Bacolod. I went to school in La Salle, Bacolod for 3 years, grade 4 to grade 6, and that's basically the time when I met Filipino friends who speaks fluent Ilonggo and English. And in my school, they would always speak in, not always, but mostly speak in Ilonggo, so I, just naturally adopted that language, so I was able to understand Ilonggo very well. Not entirely, I guess, but at least 80% I did understand Ilonggo, and I still remember clearly my Filipino friends by the time would speak in Ilonggo to me and I would respond in English. I also even spoke Ilonggo, I guess, like very little Ilonggo. Mostly I would speak in English, but I did mix a little bit of Ilonggo when I spoke with my friends. But this was about several years ago. Now it's a different story. After my 4 years of stay in Bacolod, I went back to Korea, and that's the time when I started my K-pop trainee life. When I was in Korea, I had a very hard time communicating with other trainees and teachers in my company because I don't know, I kind of forgot a lot of Korean by the time, I guess, because I was young. So I would speak, like a very informal language to them and they would be like, you're so rude. But during my stay in my company, I was able to learn a lot of like basic Korean etiquette when speaking with an adult or speaking with someone older than you. However, when I stayed in Korea, I also forgot a lot of English, I guess, because I was not exposed to English language at all. I would always speak in Korean every day. So yeah, and that's also the time when I forgot a lot of Ilonggo. Year passed, and then I went back to the Philippines to go to my school. But I was still not done with my K-pop trainee journey. I just kind of like paused a bit so I can go to school. Place I went back to in the Philippines was no longer Bacolod. I migrated, or my family migrated, to Manila, where people speak in Tagalog. So it was kind of like my first official time staying with people who speak in Tagalog. So that's 3 years ago, I guess. But it does not mean that I was exposed to the Tagalog language for the whole 3 years because I kept going back and forth Korea and the Philippines for several times to a point that I can't even count it. And for the second reason, even if I stayed in Manila, my school was kind of like a special school, I guess. People, or at least my classmates, never really speak in Tagalog when they talk to each other. My classmates don't even know how to speak in Tagalog that well. So yeah, most of their first language is English. They are definitely more comfortable in speaking English. So yeah, so in my school, I kind of like never really heard someone speaking in Tagalog casually. If I did, it was the teachers or like some older grades people. So I guess I can say that I did not, get the chance to listen to a lot of Filipino or like Filipinos speaking in Tagalog. All I heard would be other people aside from my classmates speaking conversational Tagalog. That's the reason why I do understand the conversational Tagalog. But I guess I also adopted those like expressions, Tagalog expressions like did you eat na? Because of you kasi sayang. Or what else? Is it there ba? Something like that, yeah. And to be honest, when I first came to this Manila area, I did not really have the desire to learn Tagalog because I wasn't even fluent in English, or I'm not even fluent in English till now, but why would I learn a different language? But I just had this kind of thought at the back of my head that if I learn my third language now, I would be very confused because I'm still in the stage of learning English. Or I'm also in the stage of learning Korean. But yeah, I guess, I don't know, it's all, yeah. Anyways, so do you get my point? I was just not ready. But then after about a year, I kind of realized that learning Tagalog will be very important thing for me. I've been living here for quite a while. A lot of you guys also think that I would be very fluent in Tagalog, but I'm not. And I don't know, I would be kind of embarrassed if I go to like other countries or my own country and I say I still don't know how to speak in Tagalog even if I lived there for 7 years. That's kind of awkward, right? Look, I want to confidently say to other people that Tagalog is my third language, my official third language. But I can't do that now. So I'm very sad, but yeah. I think these are the reasons I can tell you. I really want to learn Tagalog. Like, don't you think it would be so cool if I knew how to speak in Tagalog? Speaking Tagalog in my videos. So, alright, I think that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next video.